Now, Ezekiel 34, as I said, if you go to Jeremiah, Lord, then the book of Amos, then Zechariah, it's awesome. I'm talking about now, particularly the Old Testament functionality of the church, the covenant church of the Old Testament. A lesson we can learn from it that we can pull into the New Testament church. That if we don't change direction, what God did by raising up people like Ezekiel or Jeremiah or Isaiah or Zechariah or Amos to a sort of lambast and warn the shepherds of Israel concerning their cleverness or their subtlety in handling the business of God, we are going to receive the same chastisement if we don't change direction. So in the Old Testament, as we saw, remember that Israel was, is, and forever will be a covenant people with God. God cut the covenant not just simply with them presently. This is something that dated in the time since the day of their great-grandparents, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob or Israel. God cut covenant with them, that the descendants of Abraham are a covenant people. So they were like, the church of the Old Testament. And when God, later on, after promising Abraham that his descendants would be in the foreign land, they would spend 4 generations or 400 years in captivity in that place, enslaved, God said he was going to raise a shepherd, the type of Christ, and the shepherd was Moses. And God pulled Israel out of Egypt with mighty power, signs and wonders and miracles. Wherever Israel was led by God through Moses, mighty things, the nations were quaking. That was a powerful church in the Old Testament. All the way to the Canaan land, or the land of promise, or the promised land. Israel was a unique people. And up to today, even in their own disobedience towards God by crucifying the Messiah or Jesus the Savior, they're still a covenant people.